Hello, everyone. So I'm only going to be here for a few minutes. 5, maybe 10, unless somebody pops on and asks some questions. Um, yes, I'm doing an unapologetic midweek promo because Sunday we have a major, big deal dude coming on to talk to me. And please forgive me, my right eye is just crazy. Hello. I am not sure what your actual name is, but I'm so thankful you are here. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask Miss Taro. I will absolutely explain anything you would like to know. Hello, Miss Tiffany. I was going to say, please don't mind the right eye. It has been just absolutely gushing all week due to the pollen here. I have absolutely crazy allergies, and so my eyes are just like, I look like I'm crying 24/7. Sometimes I am crying because I'm getting ready for my oldest to go to college. So everybody knows I have a big name guy coming in on Sunday at 5 p.m. My time, which is Central Standard Time. John Peck is a quadra. He lost all 4 of his limbs. Sorry, my brain's kind of flighty. He lost all 4 of his limbs, and then he had 2 arms, cadaver arms, transplanted. And that man is absolutely inspirational. We hope to talk to him about where his brain went throughout his journey to where he is now. He was gifted a home that is specified for his needs by the Gary Sinise Foundation. The amazing Josh O'Neill got us an interview with him. I'm so thankful. I could not quadra amputee. Thank you, Tiffany. I am just like, I cannot tell Josh thank you enough. I am actually in the works of also getting Sean Laurie to come in and talk to us. I'm in the works, so it's not a set in stone interview, but I'm hoping we can get him in. Hello, Miss Rayla. Thank you. My name is Penny, if you don't know. I am the CEO and founder of Offer the 22. Me and my husband both found this. I am a Gold Star widow. Most people already know my story. I'm a remarried Gold Star widow and a United States Army veteran's wife. Yes, I am a glutton for punishment who saw a need. But we don't just serve military. So we serve all walks of life. Yes, Toby is absolutely amazing. Toby and Angel, I'm hoping that we can get Toby and my husband to talk to each other and get that set up so that those two, Army veteran to Army veteran can, talk and we can see some, fireworks, because that's what's going to happen when those two start talking. What we're hoping to do with these lives is show you that the difference between everyone. Yes, I agree with you, Rayla. It is going to be absolutely amazing to get, 2 Army veterans to sit down and talk about, because my husband is 28, soon to be 29, and Toby is my age, which is in his 40s. So getting those two to sit down and seeing the differences, but also the similarities of how they were treated when, as things progressed through their careers, and the mindsets, of when they became, when they got out. Because, Toby spent his career in, and my husband had planned on it, but hadn't been able to, because he'd been injured. And it's, it's a big, that world is so different, and, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'm also hoping that in between, what we're hoping to do is in between these bigger named people, to get people who are just everyday Joes, who have things like me, Rayla, Tiffany, those people that necessarily aren't in the big picture, but still have mental illness, because we still matter too. I want you to know that you still matter to us also. And we want you, if you want to share your story, you can, because your story matters. And your story may reach out to someone and it click. Does that make sense? Because I know a lot of my widows, they always tell me that, someone's story just makes, their story just kind of went, and that light bulb clicked on. Saw Ross or Toby or Chris. You're going to see us both in the same screen. But we're hoping to, I'm hoping in September we can get more people who are advocates for suicide awareness, because September is Suicide Awareness Month. We're trying to make sure that people understand that they're not alone. You, Rayla, are not alone. If you need to talk, that number, you can call it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can call it, you can text it. There is someone on that call line any hour of the day. You can text it, you can send us a message through Facebook, our Instagram, our YouTube, our Twitch. No, and that's the thing, Rayla. We are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's someone always there to answer you. Just because we know what it's like to feel alone. And one of the things I always tell people, what people don't understand is I started off for the 22 because I know what it's like to be at the, feel like you're at your lowest and no one cares. Because they've heard your stories, they've heard your cry. And they've heard you talk about, for me it was Stephen. And they just don't want to hear about it anymore because they've gone on with their life. I'm 17 years out and I am struggling with my son going to college because I feel like I'm losing a part of my husband again. Nobody wants to hear that. I'm 17 years out. Why should I be reliving that? The problem is to me, this is a new trigger. This is something I did not expect. But hear it all for the 22. We know that those triggers happen. You can be fine for 6 years, and then poof, something happens. All of a sudden, you're triggered. Your PTSD triggered. And you thought you dealt with it. You thought, okay, I've been good for 6 years. Nothing has bothered me, and then poof, something happens. What people don't understand is, I know myself, I have depression, I have anxiety, I have PTSD, I have CPTSD, but they don't have me. Does that make sense? We have those things. They don't have us. We still get up, we still carry on, we still live our lives. We have them. They don't have us. They pull us down, we get right back up. And that's the part that people don't understand. And that's what we're trying to show the world. Is these things that we call mental health, should it be as easy to talk about as a cold? They should be as easy to talk about as the flu. They should be as easy to talk about as cancer. But they're not. So here we are. We're talking. We're opening up the dialogue. And that's why we're doing these interviews with even the higher names. And Rayla, that's what offer the 22. The lives are, that's what our mission is in the lives. Now, our mission on the helpline and the calling and the texting and the emails, those are to give you support. Because I know you've seen a lot of people with the IGY6. Do you know what that means? It's I got your back. Now, we have a program called Backpack Buddies. And that is basically because I got your 6 is basically I've got your back. You're not going to carry your load alone. And so you're covered. 360. I believe that everyone should have someone to help you carry your backpack, because that's all your mental crap is in a backpack on your back. That's how I visualize it. Well, sometimes that bag gets pretty damn heavy. Isn't it always easier to carry a heavy bag with someone else? So that's why we have a backpack buddy. They are there to pick it up and carry it with you. You have one side, they have the other, and you guys walk together. You can share with them your accomplishments. You can share with them your doubts. You can share with them, anything and everything. And it's 100% confidential. We don't report to anyone. So if you know someone who's active duty who hasn't been seeking mental health because they're afraid of the problems that it could cause, send them our way. We will talk to them. We will give them someone who understands what that feeling is. Because most everyone that works for us, except for some of the girls, has been there, has not gone to the chaplain or to mental health because they're afraid of not from being promoted. They're afraid of not getting to go to certain schools because they went to behavioral health or they went to the chaplain. So that's why we don't do that. The only person people report to is me, and that's because I kind of have to know what the hell's going on in my organization. That's it. We're there. Our phone goes off, we answer. And I'll tell you, we get a text message, you're going to get somebody, and you may get 4. Hey, this is all for the 22. What would you like to talk about? We don't ask you how you are, because I don't know how many people in this room has heard a counselor say to them, how are you? And you don't know how to answer. Because I'm telling you, some days I don't know how to answer that question. How am I? I don't know how I am. If you ask me what I want to talk about, and I know what I want to talk about. I know what I need to get off my chest. So that's why we answer their phone. Off of the 22, what would you like to talk about? And if my counselors aren't answering the phone like that, you guys need to tell me. Okay? If my volunteers ain't answering that phone like that, y'all need to tell me, because I need to retrain them. Camo Toka Heidi. Toka Heidi. Rayla, I hear you. Sometimes that's all I know is I am here. I don't. Damn it, Toka Heidi. Every time you come into the room, my stuff folds up on itself. Come on. I swear, every time Toker Heidi comes in, I fold up on it myself. Gotta quit doing that. Dang it. Rayella, and I can honestly say, sometimes, and I say this, life is kind of like a cha-cha. Does everyone know what I mean when I say that? I'll explain it. Life is like a cha-cha. Hello, Daniel. Big Daddy Dan is in the room. Life is like a cha-cha because sometimes it's a step forward. Sometimes it's a step to the right. 2 steps to the right. Sometimes it's 2 steps to the left. Sometimes it's a step backwards. But you gotta keep moving. I'm going down. I'm yelling timber. Sorry, Tiffy, you just got me. Thank you. I actually am waiting to hear back from Sean Laurie. I'm supposed to be having a meeting with him sometime today about him coming on and doing an interview with us sometime this next month. I'm hoping we can get him the 3rd week in August, and then right after that, doing one with because I know we're doing one with Miss Tiffany. Oh, yeah, Miss Tiffany is going to be the 22nd. So we have one on the 1st. We have one on the 8th. We have one on the 15th. I'm hoping to get Mr. Laurie. And then the 22nd, we're going to have one with Miss Tiffany. So I'm hoping to get Angeline on the 19th. Because I really want to get, I'm working in all of our volunteers also, which I really wish Big Daddy Dan would come back and do some volunteering with us, because I miss him, even if it's just, backpack buddies, because I miss Big Daddy Dan. I also, if she's in here, I wanted to welcome. I want to do a shout out. I am going to one Sunday, introduce and get all of our volunteers in here and introduce them, because we have some amazing volunteers. If you do not already know them, please. Most of them are in our Facebook group. We have, of course, me and my pretty bright hair and my face. I'm the CEO and founder. I'd love that, Daniel. I really would. Big Daddy Dan, I would love that, because I absolutely miss you. We have myself. Sorry, got sidetracked. Myself, founder, CEO. We have my husband, who's co-founder and president, Matthew. Oh my God, damn it, my brain. Matthew Duncan. Then we have my secretary, Christy Line. We have Jerry's. I'm gonna screw up his name, so I'm just gonna say Jerry S. He has been with us for 2.5 years. We celebrate 3 years this next month. We have Josh O'Neill, who is absolutely great. He's been with us for almost a year. We have Angeline Snipes. Josh is a vet. Of course, Matthew is a vet. I myself am a dependent. Christy is a dependent. Angeline Joshy Poo is what I call Josh. Angeline is a fiance. Her fiance, Dennis, was a Marine and was killed overseas. Her son, Dominic, is 14, I believe, 13 or 14. She has 2 other children. Then we have Keosha, who is in college in Alabama. Auburn, I think is where she's going to school. I don't know. Auburn, Alabama, Mississippi, somewhere down south. I will screw it up every time. We have Kenzie Q, my baby girl. She is in her early 20s. She's an Army dependent stationed at Fort Campbell. We have Eric, He does just text messaging, not so much anymore right now because he's a very demanding job, but he does backpack buddies and people that want to schedule appointments. He is our LGBTQ plus. Most of us, we run the gamut because most of us live very strange lives. All of us have suffered with PTSD. We've had many diagnoses in mental health, but we've all gone through with a counselor hearing that I've never experienced it, but I've read about it. So we're here as a peer mentor. None of us have PhDs, none of us have masters. I am 2 classes short of my master's, but I don't want to get it because my biggest thing is I have life experience. And I don't want to give up that role of, once I get that paper hearing how many people think that I don't have the life experience behind it. Because having the life experience and having the book experience are 2 totally different things. Yeah, that's right. Ross is a EMT. Sorry, thank you, Tiffany. I get lost sometimes, so please. We have Ross, who was an EMT, first responder. He now runs a organization that helps underprivileged kids in Florida with, through the Glow Light Foundation, something like that. My brain is fried, as you can probably tell. He is an absolutely amazing person. If you can go to our YouTube or back through our lives here, you will see the Facebook Live I did with him and the YouTube Live and the Twitch Live that I did with him. We also have a new hire who is young adults and teens, Erica. We hired her on yesterday to help with that because I'm hoping that we do get more teens because we do 15 and above. Because those kids are our future. If we get them talking and we get them used to talking about it, they're going to teach younger kids that it's okay to talk. And then those kids are going to teach younger kids, and we're going to get this stigma out the door for, younger generations. They won't have to struggle like our generation is struggling. I think that's everybody. Let me look. Let me make sure. Oh, God. I hate that. I'm putting myself on blast because I can't remember everybody. Jerry, Matt, Christy. My son does the younger kids, but I don't really want to put them out there. And then we have Chris. He does not take anybody, but he is our PR guy. And I have to say this. Since he has come on as our PR guy, he is amazing. He does our Instagram, our Twitter. He's our social media person. Love him to pieces. That man has come in and rocked our socks. He has gotten us out there. He has done an amazing job. And I'm sorry, Chris, my brain, like I tried to tell everybody, my brain has just been, but he has been an absolute jewel to our organization. And Miss Tiffany, once she gets here and can sign all of her paperwork, she's going to be with us. I don't need her to really sign. I don't really need her to be here to sign all that paperwork. I can send it to her. But she wants to do it in person because I'm going to see her on the 22nd and I can't freaking wait. I am absolutely so ready. It wants to join my boobs for some reason right now. But I'm so ready, I'm so excited for Sunday, and I'm so excited for the things that are happening over the next month. I also, if we get enough hype about, you know, people that want to see us at Toby's family reunion next year, I want us to be able to go. If you want to see us at Toby's reunion next year, please let us know, because the more hype you give us, the more likely we are to be there. Just because if we see more people saying, hey, are you going? My husband might actually let us go. We are also, please, everyone, I'm going to put a post up there about the possibility of everyone ordering t-shirts. They are going to be blue, like a royal sapphire blue, you know, kind of like our logo. And it's going to have the star with All for the 22 on the front. And then the organization, the web page with the 1-800 number on the back just under the collar. If you guys are interested, please let me know, because we are looking at the possibility of buying the stuff to be able to make them for our, you know, on our own. If you would be interested, we're looking at the looking at seeing how much that would be for us to do to make them on our own. If you would be interested, please let us know. I'm going to make the I'm going to make a post about it. Let me know how much you would be willing to pay for that, because if we can do it, I'm hoping we can do it for under $20 with, you know, and, you know, plus shipping and handling, $20 plus shipping and handling, because I found out that shipping and handling is quite expensive. But that way we can figure something out, because I'm hoping we can do this. That way we can find out what's going on. We're also hoping that we can get our chapter stuff through pretty quick and in a hurry, because we do have it already sent in. We love you all. We hope that you all can, you know, join us on Sunday. And I have been on here way longer than I had planned on. If you guys would like to see more updates throughout, like, you know, like on Wednesdays, me just coming on here and saying, hey, giving updates on what we're all doing, please let us know in the comments. Thank you, Miss Tiffany. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to please email us. Send us a message on here. I always try to get me or Matthew or Christy try to answer back. We're pretty on top of it usually. We love all of you. Don't forget, you guys are our glitter. Whenever there's one piece, it's never just one. It's always at least, you know, 1,000. And please remember to smile, because one person may see your smile and that may be the only one they see all day. Mwah. You are loved. You are accepted, and we see you. Mwah.